Hey guys, welcome back to a video. I'm gonna make this one as short as possible, but it's kind of getting late, so I might be whispering a little bit. And yeah, so basically I made a SpongeBob thing of kind of the Bikini Bottom, but I'm gonna make like 3 things of this. Like what I mean is like I'm gonna make like 3 kind of episodes of this, and let me focus it there. Like make 3 episodes of it, and you know, kind of like make the full Bikini Bottom. I made like a few structures so far, so it should be good. So right here we have I don't know if you know, but from one of the episodes, SpongeBob made a bubble stand, and you know, and it says bubble 25 cents, and you would just kind of man it and stuff. And yeah, right here, I don't know why I have these here. Let me just go and break those. Right here is SpongeBob's house. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. You know, not that bad. That's the stuff that it needs. So now we're gonna go inside the house. And it's kind of cramped. I had to make sure everything was in here. This is like the TV room. It's not that big. The kitchen is kind of cramped too. Like right here and here, and here's the washing. Yeah, so it's not that big. And right here is the toilet, which I really didn't think about that much of the toilet, and the bathtub, which is, you know, kind of normal. And if we head down here, you can go to like SpongeBob's library, and here's the piano, and you can just sit here on this chair, which it's not totally 100% accurate, but it's as much as accuracy as I could kind of try to get it. So then right here, we have SpongeBob's room. And so like in the things, here's his bed, and the bed I didn't really know how to make, so I kind of just made it that way. And yeah, so you can jump down here. Here's like his big alarm thing, and then you got really nothing else. This is supposed to be a mat from the first episode where he says, "I love pain," and he's like, "I'm ready," stuff. Here's like his rooftop, and that's kind of it for SpongeBob's house, but I think I did a pretty decent job on the interior design. Now we're on to Squidward's house, which is a little cramped, kind of like SpongeBob's. Like, it's not that big too. Here's like his dining area, and it would be a ton bigger. And this is like his TV area, and right here's like his fridge. Should actually probably move the fridge over just to make it a little bit more accessible. Like, okay, we're going up. And right here is like his painting room, and his room where he does his clarinet, and he's like, "SpongeBob, shut up out there," you know. And you come up to his bedroom, where there's some candles. When he goes to bed, he shuts these off, which you can't really get in the bed, but you know, I tried making it as accurate. And this isn't going to be accurate, but this is his bathroom with just a toilet and his like washing his hands and stuff, which isn't that much, but it's kind of hard when you try to like make a house like interior design. Like I could probably just put a bed and some stuff, like a furnace and some stuff in there. And as you can see, there's a nice little path, and there's a path over here that's gonna like lead to Jellyfish Field, Sandy's house and stuff, and the town too. So it's not that bad. And then here is Squidward's house. Patrick's house, and it's not that big. It's pretty simple. It has the lamp, the chair, and the TV that you see, and I added a bed because it was getting dark, so I kind of put glowstone under the carpeting, and it's not that much. But I don't know if you knew, but in one of the episodes, Patrick finds out that this rock here is actually a shell, and it's like Tony's house. It's a turtle's shell actually, and Tony lives on his shell, and he like sticks his head out here. but like, so this is not his Patrick's house now. This is Tony's. So he has the bench press, he has the bathroom, he has the fridge, he has the faucet and stuff, and he has all like drawers and cabinets, and up here, and he has a fan. And he's been sleeping for such a long time, and there's a TV, and he's been sleeping for a really long time. But then he finally wakes up and stuff, and I bet you, like, in cartoons, nothing really is that canon. It's more just like, oh, this is an episode. Come watch it. Now, we go to the Krusty Krab. And I'm thinking maybe of adding, like, the burger car from the SpongeBob movie. Like, and then, so the doors have to be like this, and you can't get into them because they look better like this and stuff. So I just put a door here. And interior design, these are the tables, which are kind of massive. I couldn't really figure out a way to like make the tables, but there's only really 3, but 2 people can sit on most of them. Or only, just 2 on each one. So, and here's Squidward's cash register. And here is oh, come on. Here's the bathroom. Not that big, really. Again, just toilet and a faucet. Which, that's kind of all you really need for a bathroom. Although there's only been ever 1 bathroom. There's never been a men's and a ladies. So, I guess it's just, I guess Mr. Krabs just didn't want to, like, make it bigger because he's such a cheapskate. Now, here's one of my favorite places. This is the kitchen. There's, like, his spatula here and some tools hanging up there, boxes, barrels. This is the fridge. These are some ketchup and mustard, and I know you're like, a bell for mustard? Well, it's the only thing that kind of looks like mustard that, like, I could place and you could kind of, like, see, but still, it works for me. You can do that. Here's the grill and stuff, and here's the frying thing, and then here's SpongeBob. Here's Mr. Krabs' office, and you can see it. It's pretty good. Here's like his desk area, and then up here's like some stuff, and then there's the Krabby Patty secret formula. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys this, but you can come out back, and there's the trash can. But that's really it for the Krusty Krab. And it looks good. And now we go to its rival, the Chum Bucket, which looks pretty nice. It has the order and stuff, and it has some tables, and then it go up, and then here's this like secret evil layer, which is I'm kind of watching all the episodes and just kind of going based off of like all the episodes, and I again only maximum amount of space, so I tried making it look evil and stuff. But this isn't it. I forgot to show you. Here's Krusty Krab. You can't really see it. There's the enter sign. But if we go all the way over here, and there's llama. I tried as much. This is Goo Lagoon, which it's pretty good, I think, in my opinion. There's some more of that, like, goo and stuff. There's 2 entrances. You can either go right by here or right over there. But I think it looks pretty good. And this is kind of what's surrounding it. And if you don't know, this is where, like, SpongeBob and Sandy were hanging out in the Rip My Pants episode. And there's some, like, things that you can lay down on, or umbrellas you can just chillax in, or stuff like that. And it goes kind of all the way around, and I'll probably add more in the near future. And then he's over here, it's like later, Larry asks Sandy if she wants to lift some weights, and like Larry lifts like one of these, Sandy lifts one of these, then so wait, no, it's Sandy, then Larry lifts, and then Sandy again, and then Larry lifts this thing where it's like a seat full of people, which I don't know what I'm explaining. SpongeBob lifts a stick, and then he goes under, and there's a guy by a campfire sitting here with some marshmallows, and he gets 2, and he's like, count them, 2 marshmallows, which I didn't really add because I couldn't really find them. And if you go back and look at the episode, there were these 2 like tent things, but some of the stuff in the background wouldn't be there because basically in SpongeBob it really is kind of just the area, and like you wouldn't see this, it would just be like this area, and it would just show a bunch of people, and this would be where the volleyball court is, but it was originally lifting weights, so I just kind of put lifting weights because that was how it is. And then there's the snack bar, and after he rips his pants, he just goes all out. He's like, so there's a snack bar, and people were hanging out, and he's like, ripped their pants, blah, 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 stuff like that. And he goes over by the back where they're making the food, and he's like, special delivery, some ripped pants, you know. And that's kind of how it was. And then he was swimming, he was doing the surfing, and then you come up here, and here's the guy who's like, and there goes Sandy, and then there goes SpongeBob ripping his pants again, and then he gets like tied over by a wave, and here's like his like the lifeguard towel, and it's like SpongeBob washes up on the box, and he's like, he's like, ooh, look, a cardboard box washed up on a sheet. Wait a minute, that's a guy. And he comes out, and he's like, why? And then he's like, and SpongeBob's like, I need, and he's like, what do you need? And he's like, I need some ripped pants, and it wasn't really funny. And then here's some more of those like tent things. I think it's like the changing area. SpongeBob was sitting in here, he's like, come on, your audience is waiting. And then he comes out, and everyone left him. He's like, I blew it because he felt like the biggest loser on the beach. And then he goes and says, he's like, so it was like there's stands and there's like a thing around him, and he was like, SpongeBob was singing a song with all the people who thought they were losers on the beach, and he was like, when Big Larry came around, and he was just like, and he's like, and I ripped my pants and stuff like that. And then that's basically Goo Lagoon so far, and I might have to expand it some more, like around here, and it's just gonna take a long process. I'll keep you guys updated on how it looks, but I think it looks pretty good for so far. It has the main 3 houses, SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick, and then it has the 2 main restaurants that you really see, Krusty Krab and Chum Bucket, and then it has Goo Lagoon, which I think is good. And then I'm gonna start building the city with just some of those like houses around here, and they're gonna go all the way up to probably like around where you can like kind of see Goo Lagoon, and it's gonna kind of go kind of by here. It's gonna be a pretty big city, if you know what I mean, with a ton of those houses. And I'm gonna try to add like the kelp thing and the market where he and like Mrs. Puff's building school, and Mr. Krabs' house and stuff. And I think over like I'm gonna make another path or something like behind or somewhere, or like more moving on like this way where the Krusty Krab is heading. I'm gonna make you know, when Squidward like moves to like all his houses, all like his people's house, and I'm gonna make Mrs. Squidward's house. I don't know where I'm gonna make that, but it's literally just gonna be the design of Squidward's house with some like curly hair on the top. It's gonna look like that. And, I think I did pretty good. I mean, I kind of looked up some tutorials on how to build some of these things, because this rock I basically did by myself. It was not that hard to do. This place, now they did just do the outside. I designed the interior like my way. Like this guy like made the Chum Bucket, and they made Krusty Krab. I did a little bit of SpongeBob's house, and but not fully. And again, I did the interior mostly too. Actually, I did the whole interior. I did Patrick's house. That was easy, and I did the whole Tony thing and stuff. And my builds aren't the best, although I did see this guy's tutorial, and he showed me how to make the chair, because I wasn't really sure how to make the chair, but I knew how to make everything really else too. And then yeah, it was pretty good. And like I looked up kind of a tutorial because Squidward's house is kind of hard to do. I mean, I did the interior again, but I think it looks pretty good. My Bikini Bottom is turning out pretty good, and the world, it says, let me exit the world, and it says let me just wait for it to load. While it's loading, never mind. See, Bikini Bottom, and it says survival, but in reality, it's only survival for the guys who joined, because I don't want them blowing up everything. Actually, that reminds me, I'm probably, after this, I'm going to turn off the settings to explode everything. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys later. Please consider subscribing and liking my YouTube channel. So see you guys later. Rogue Man is out.